stands for Smart, Healthy, Age-Friendly Environments. It is inspired by the age-friendly cities concept that was developed by the World Health Organization in 2007. Living and work environments play an essential role in the health and well-being of people. Participation, social inclusion, and work are fostered when environments are usable and accessible. They support inhabitants, workers, and volunteers. No matter if someone walks, drives, uses a walker or wheelchair, or has hearing or vision problems. With the ongoing digitization of society, new opportunities arise. Digital solutions can enhance the prevention of non-communicable diseases. They promote independent living and work in better conditions as well as till older ages. They favor social participation and well-being and be part of the solution for urged measures, such as social distancing in case of virus outbreaks. However, digital per se may also increase inequalities or leave some behind. To meet the needs of citizens, a stronger focus on the user-centered design of environments and technologies is crucial. Citizens need to be empowered and involved in shaping their environments and applications. Therefore, SHAFE pledges to combine digital solutions, social innovation, and user-centered design with healthy working and living environments. We believe this holistic approach to smart, healthy, age-friendly environments will lead to a social, sustainable, and innovative future for all citizens. That is why Shine 2 Europe and AFedemy developed the SHAFE concept in close collaboration.
I think it was December 2017 when you approached me to talk. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's apply for a thematic network. And then we had this on ICT combination with built environments, because that is often missing. That, for instance, the smart environments is very well developed, but then you don't recognize that there's people also live in a home with carpets, with cables on the floor, so that is also needed to have a safe and environment to participate in society. And then
yeah. Yeah, I think it was actually for two reasons that this came up. One was a number of projects, but namely a robotics project where it happened exactly what you say. So a lot of investment in a wonderful robot, but then it wouldn't fit the house, or it wouldn't go up the stairs, or internet was not that good for the robot to work. And this was something we would start discussing about. We are investing so much in technology, but then we need a lot of the infrastructure to support it. And then at that time, we were also writing an article on smart age-friendly cities. And this was the combination. We were like talking about
smart cities.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then this was the combination. We're like, okay, so maybe we need to put this together. And this came up in a number of talks, and finally we got to SHAFE.
Yeah.
So the overall idea is a bit what you said, is that we think about all of the context. We cannot think only of technology, or only of accessibility, or only of health and care services. We need to see the full context in which that specific person or community is. And everything needs to talk together. And this is usually the problem, is that things don't really talk together.
That's true. Yeah. And then with this idea, with this concept, we applied for a thematic network in 2018. That was one, so that we could have this voluntary work on a framing paper and a joint statement that we released in December 2018. The joint statement was was a pledge about how to that the European member states should work together on a shared vision on smart, healthy, age-friendly environments, that we should focus on coordination and implementation, and also apply the research for prevention and the inclusion of people. And the main thing was also that we should empower people, citizens, to take care of themselves, to have the smart, healthy, age-friendly environments implement.
Yeah. Actually now, finally, the Commission talks about active and healthy living and not anymore active aging. And this was something that SHAFE had in this scope more or less since the beginning. So we started by trying to find better solutions for people that are aging, but within the work, we quickly realized that this contextual thing works for everything. So the idea is not that, oh, suddenly I had an accident, I'm very old, let's retrofit all of the house to fit. We should do exactly the opposite. When we buy a house, maybe we can consider that some things should already be there for when I'm pregnant, when I break a leg, when my mother comes to visit me, when whatever happens. And then when I get told, this will work.
Yeah.
So this was what we more or less proposed everyone. And we got 160 organizations signing this joint statement. And we sent it to all member states and to the European Commission. And it was the first time that the European Commission made this thematic network between DG Sante and DG Connect.
Oh, yes.
So connecting health and ITC, which was also an interesting process, I think.
Yeah. And I think after 2018, if we go to the history again, then we had a joint a position paper in 2020, and that was also more practicing what should be done on healthcare, on built environment, on smart environments, so that we have this all together in one position paper. And in 2020 we also applied for the cost action, and the cost action should be anonymous, so we made a typical thing, something in a digital area. And then it was granted. We started the cost action in October 2020 and renamed it again after smart, healthy, age-friendly environments, and that was Net4 Age-Friendly was born, with Carina as chair, me as vice chair and grant holder.
And in the meanwhile, although of course I think we have a broad network because we put together a number of different areas, but still we are reaching 500 members, which I'm told is maybe a bit uncommon in cost actions.
I don't know.
From 51 countries. So it's really now a very big network, and it's very interesting because we don't have only Europe, and specifically we don't have a big focus just on the more the richer countries in Europe, but we have a lot of countries from other areas of Europe and also outside, Canada, Australia, Japan, etc. So this is also a very good addition because we can learn more from each other than when we are just close to a small number of Central European countries.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And besides the cost action, we also were successful in having some Erasmus Plus projects or Horizon projects, like the hands-on smart, healthy, age-friendly environments to develop concrete modules and tools. The building inclusive environments for all genders is an educational game that is also released now. And then we have Cyrene.
Yes.